Hi everyone, and welcome to another workout of the week with FCHS. I'm Michaela, and today we're going to do kind of a cardio, kind of a strength training type of workout with a little bit of balance thrown in. I figured everyone would be trying to burn off some turkey after Thanksgiving, so we'll try to give you everything you want today. So for this workout, if you have weights, you can keep them. I have mine just in front of me right here. We're not going to use them in the first circuit. We're going to kind of warm up a little bit, and then we can incorporate the weights for our second set of exercises towards the end of the video. But for this first one, we're just going to do about 6 exercises. We're going to try to time it today. We're going to go for 30 seconds of each exercise and then try to switch right into the next one and kind of keep that heart rate going. When you're doing this on your own, you can split it up however you need to. Take a break whenever you need to. You can pause the video. If 30 seconds isn't enough time, you can always go for a full minute of each exercise. That's also an option, and more power to you if you can do that. But to keep it short and sweet, I'll just do the 30 seconds here in our video today. So we're going to start with just a marching in place, and I'm going to start my timer on my watch here. I'm going to try to pay attention to it. We're just going to march in place. You can swing the arms if you want, or you can hold them still, whatever you like to do. We're just going to kind of warm up the core muscles, our leg muscles, our arm muscles, our shoulders if we're doing this. We're about halfway through. All right, and when we go into our next exercise, we're going to do a bit of a side shuffle. So we'll wake up the lateral parts of our legs, get some side motion in. And we're going to switch in about 2 seconds here. All right, so I'm just going to step to the side, step to the other side, step to the side, and the other side, right and left. And in about 15 seconds, I'm just going to kind of switch which side I start with. So I'm just going to come back to the middle and push off to that right side first. Sometimes we don't realize that we're a little more dominant on one side than the other until we're forced to balance on the not so dominant side. All right, so we're going to stop here. That was our 30 seconds, and we're going to go back to marching in place. All right, we're going to do a lot of marching in place today. If you really want to speed it up, if you're really advanced, you can always kind of jog in place. I'm going to march. I'm also wearing socks and not sneakers to help with my balance here. So I don't really want to be jogging without shoes on. All right, in about 5 seconds, we're going to switch to another kind of side-stepping motion. So we're going to still the feet. We're going to step the right foot out, the left foot out, the right foot in, the left foot in. All right, we're going to continue that for 15 seconds, and then we'll switch and we'll start off on that left foot. Okay, so one more right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Left out, left in, right in. Okay. And we got about 3 more seconds of this, and then we're going to go back to marching in place. Now we're just going to do one more exercise as part of our warm-up, or workout. For those of you who are breathing heavily like me, we're going to do some heel touches in front of us, okay? So that'll be in about 15 seconds. It's hard to talk and march in place at the same time. Whew, all right. I'm warm now. It was cold today. It's cold all day, but I'm not anymore. All right, 2 more seconds, and we're just going to tap the heel in front of us and bring the foot back. Okay, so you might feel a little bit of a balance challenge. You might have to squat a little bit on that standing knee. Okay, and make the motion as big as you want. We'll just alternate the feet. And we're about halfway through. Should be working up hopefully a little bit of a sweat right now. That'll help us in our next section that we do. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to grab my weights. If you want to grab your weights, you can. If not, that's totally fine too. So we're going to kind of keep with the theme. We're going to march in place, and then we'll go into a more challenging exercise and kind of break it up with those marches in place. All right, you can always jog or slowly march in place, however you want to use that as your kind of recovery interval. All right, so in 5 seconds, I'm going to start with my marching so we can continue with our 30 seconds. I'm just going to hold the weights at my sides here just for some extra arm challenge, a little bit of a balance challenge. I'm not doing anything with them, I'm just holding them just to keep them there. About 15 seconds. Always helps us work on our grip strength, a little bit of our core to kind of just hold some some weights sometimes. All right. In 3 seconds, we're gonna raise the weights overhead and we're gonna take the right knee to the left elbow and the left knee to the right elbow. And it helps to have a wall handy for this exercise. I should have forewarned you guys, I apologize. This will work our core. It's a standing mountain climber, standing oblique mountain climber actually. So we're doing a full kind of cross-body motion here. And it can be quite challenging. One more. All right, we'll go back into that marching in place. And then we'll do another kind of leg-focused one. Get the arms out of it for a little bit. Everyone loves standing mountain climbers. 15 seconds to go. All right. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. The next one, you're going to step your right foot forward, and then you're going to bring it back behind you. All right, so you're going to go forward, and then back. All right. So it's another kind of balance motion. Really brace your core so you stay steady. All right, that balancing leg, you don't want to be tilting. Whoa, see what happens? You want to keep a nice, straight kind of motion. All right. We're going to switch to the other leg. You get a full 30 seconds on both sides because I wasn't watching my timer. There we go, extra balance work. A little bit of a break from the cardio too. Right, so forward and then back. Woo. Really challenge that center of gravity. It's kind of shifting as we move. All right. Kind of getting some hip extension in. Might get a nice stretch. Marching in place in 1, and here we go. We'll march in place. And then we're going to go into some side steps. All right. All right, 15 seconds. So it'll look a little bit like what we did before, but we're not going to fully step to the side. Okay, we're going to keep 5 seconds. Keep one foot steady and move the other. So we're going to step the right foot out, bring it in, step the left foot out, bring it in. It's a little bit of a smaller motion, but you might feel a little more in your glutes when we do this because you have to stabilize a little bit more on the one leg. All right, we got 15 more seconds. And then we'll go back into our marching, but we're going to throw some arms in again. All right, we're going to throw in some bicep curls. We're going to do that in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to march, and as we march, we'll just curl the arms up with or without weights. Get a full body workout in here. Ooh. Good. Now you can keep your grip with the palms facing out. I'm just going to move so I can see my watch. So I'm going to have a reverse grip here. But both ways are going to work your biceps. Might feel a little more forearm if you switch the grip up like I did. Okay, we're going to put the weights down. We are going to do similar to our out, out, in. But we're going to step the right foot out and forward, the left foot out and forward. Then we're going to go right in, back, left in, back. So you're going to end in your starting position, but you're going to step forward, forward, back, back. And again, we want to challenge that center of gravity by kind of opening up, like almost like we're trying to walk on corners, and then back into one single square. Right? If you think of a tiled floor. So we're going to the edge of my rug, the edge of my rug, middle of my rug, middle of my rug. That was probably the way to describe that. We're going to switch. We're going to step the left foot out to a corner, the right foot out to the corner, left foot in, right foot in. Nice big steps. We'll do this for a full 30 seconds, so we're about halfway there. And then we're going to do a march with a shoulder press. So step back in, get your feet back to about hip width apart. We'll put the weights up. We're going to march in place, And just raise those hands up. Okay. Get those shoulders in. I never realized how uncoordinated I am until I try to do legs and arms at the same time. Whew. All right. We're gonna go for about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna come down. We're gonna tap the toe forward this time instead of the heel. So you're just gonna bring the leg out, tap your toes, bring it in. It'll feel pretty similar to that heel touch. Just challenging your foot muscles in a slightly different way. Okay. We're gonna do this for 5 more seconds. We'll go back to our marching. We're gonna add in some tricep extensions. All right, so the hands are gonna come up overhead. You're just gonna bend at your elbow and lift the weights or your arms up. So you'll look like this. Do it from the side view. You don't want to move your shoulders at all, just your elbows. Okay. We got 10 more seconds. Okay. Then we'll relax. Whew. All right. Last one. Kind of. We're going to bring those arms up again. We're going to do our knee ups, or sorry, our standing mountain climbers, but we're going to bring the knee to the correct elbow. Knee to the correct elbow. All right, so nice and slow, keep that balance. This is our last exercise. Okay, so hang in there with me. A little bit of a combination of all the motions. Except the side ones, I guess. Okay. 3 more seconds, so we're just going to even out on our arms. We'll put the weights down if we have them. You guys are finished for another week. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you feel like you kind of started burning off that Thanksgiving dinner. We have the rest of the holidays still to come, so it's good to have some good workouts in your arsenal so you can enjoy the holidays without feeling guilty. Don't feel guilty. We all have to enjoy ourselves. All right, I'll see you next Monday. Have a good week.